Kansas, the Sunflower State, sacred home of the cattle in Wichita, watched over by the keeper of the plain. Dorothy's never been to this part of town, but Toto, guess the fuck we are right here. There's an aura in the city that blows through the streets for the sacred wind, and it blows lights into the nights of Old Town. There's an amazing artsy vibe that flushes down the street to downtown Wichita. One you'd have to see with your own eyes to take in. Cut through the wind with me under the stormy green clouds. There aren't too many people, but they're just enough to nurture a community. This is Old Town. Strap in. This is July Fresh Episode 3.
What up, 316, this is 215. I said my story's complicated, but I'm still gonna try to tell you how I ended up inside the heart of the land, and how I had to readjust myself the best that I can. The year was 2018 when the streets got mean, and I got to thinking to myself about changing the scene. I was dating, raving, entertaining, messing around, and then she pitched the idea. Why don't you move to Old Town? Write a novel idea. I'm getting up out of here. I packed the cheesesteak and a briefcase that would last me a year. When I got off the plane at the ICT, it was 3 in the morning.
Literally, it was just me.
My ride came through when she picked me up. She had some barbecue. I start with you, the 3 in the cup. And before we settled in, she kinda showed me around. That's when I started my journey as the Prince of Old Town. Hey.
A fight. Another one? Old town is at it again. Something that's really special to me is space science. After a couple of decades of development and some delays and some cost overruns, the James Webb Telescope decided to release their first picture on our birthday.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
That's quite something.
Whoa. Oh my gosh! Whoa!
Let's start with this spectacular image of the Carina Nebula. Now, the amount of people that have already told me they have this as their phone or their desktop background already is incredible. So this is a huge star-forming region in our own galaxy of stars, the Milky Way, and it's about 7,000 light years away. So all stars are formed in these giant gas clouds that are also really dusty as well. So they have these heavier elements, the heavier molecules, bigger molecules, the likes of carbon and nitrogen and other metals as well, that are there because other stars have lived and died in that region of space before. So when they've gone supernova and thrown off all of their outer layers, they've essentially polluted space from being pristine hydrogen gas and adding in all of this carbon and nitrogen, oxygen that's formed in this fusion process inside of stars. The problem with that is that dust, these heavier, bigger molecules, tend to block the shorter wavelengths of visible light that we see with our eyes in the likes of the Hubble Space Telescope. But dust doesn't block longer wavelengths of light in the infrared. The infrared light essentially goes around all of these larger dust molecules, and also in even longer wavelengths into what we call the mid-infrared, dust actually glows in those wavelengths as well. And these are the wavelengths that the James Webb Space Telescope can detect.
Wow. I mean, just taking this all in and then like zooming in is just a wonder. Look at the gas, like the tails of these like arms of these galaxies being like stretched and ripped apart due to gravity and tidal forces. Here they all are, all the very first images of Webb, available for us to look at in all of its beautiful detail. And I just want to thank everyone for joining us on here. Hey, Heck Philly, nice to see you, man. I was about to wrap up because I haven't had my full breakfast yet. But heck, they're here. Webb's going to be here for decades, so we're going to get more pictures like these, and we'll be, someone who does galaxy formation evolution. I will be remiss if I did not try and apply.
So in the middle of June last month, there was a Netflix special about something that happened in the city that I live in now. You probably have heard of it. It's when two gamers got into an argument over a lost video game and sent SWAT team to an innocent person's house.
Do you have any weapons on you?
Yeah, I do.
What kind of weapons do you have?
A handgun.
What kind of handgun is it?
I don't know, it's my dad's.
What color is it?
It's black. I'm just pointing the gun at them, making sure they stay in the closet. My mom and my little brother.
Okay, is there any way you can put the gun up?
No. Are you guys sending someone over here? Because then I'm definitely not going to put it away. I already poured gasoline all over the house. I might just set it on fire. Do you have my address correct?
And somebody innocent got killed.
Walk this way! Walk!
It was wild. It was really wild at the time.
Officers came here preparing for a hostage situation. Several of them got into position. A male came to the front door. As he came to the front door, one of our officers discharged his weapon. That male, 28 years old, was transported to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead.
The incident really turned the gaming world and really just the nation upside down to think that someone could call from somewhere else and send cops to your house, your personal house, and actually be able to put you in that much danger. It was wild. So I wanted to go out there, and I always wanted to go out there and kind of see the scene and get the layout for myself.
The cops can't just go around shooting people without any consequences. Family was very important to him. He's got 2 kids that survive him, and they're missing out on a wonderful man.
Excuse me for looking a mess, but we are on our way to, you saw it, 1033 West McCormick Street. I have no idea if anybody lives there. I don't know what we're going to see or if that house is still even standing. So we're going to go check it out, at least. Just go see what's going on. The incident got a lot of attention nationwide. Gaming is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and so the incident sent waves through the gaming industry. But when I got out here, I noticed that their house was still standing. It still seemed to be lived in, I think. There was mail in the mailbox, and there was a woman in the backyard tending to the yard. Other than that, it seemed pretty quiet. We all knew that swatting was going to end up bad one day, and this was our worst fears come to life. Gamers got into an argument over a $1.50 bet, and it really wasn't even about $1.50. It was about them losing the match, which any gamer knows there's no amount of money that will ease the saltiness of losing. I don't care if it was 3 cents, you'd be upset. Where these guys crossed the line is that they engaged in something that was rampant, especially that year in 2017. There were a lot of swats happening, and this one in particular got somebody killed. I did a documentary on my other channel, my gaming channel. If you want to go check out the full story, head on over there and check it out. Anyway, on to the next one. July, baby.
And now let's make that random call with today's $10,000 question. Who shot Alexander Hamilton in that famous duel? Hello, for $10,000. Excuse me? Oh, I'm sorry, your time is up.
Got milk. Meanwhile, a friend of mine back home is heading out to LA to be in a film called Lowest Places, Lost Time.
So we just left Albuquerque, New Mexico. I was asleep when we arrived, so I didn't know how long we were going to sit there. So I only was able to get out and get a picture. I didn't get to go into the stores or anything. Interesting trip. It was fun. I like it. I'll definitely do it again. On the way to Arizona.
I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Well, look what we have here. Eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny. Little bedroom.
There we go.
We shot 51 pages, 58 scenes in 4.5 days! Catch out this film next year.
Manifest and climb, a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines that I'm proof.
So this has been a really dope experience. So my suggestion is to make sure you have a sleeper on these long distance trips on the train, because people will test your gangster.
I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
Good morning.
What's up?
I'm going to get coffee because I have a problem.
No, it's just good. Okay. It's not a problem.
He also has a problem.
No, it's just good. Since reporting out here and getting this shot, I was surfing around on the internet and saw that that area had burned down. So we came out here to see it, and this is what it looks like. That's so interesting. Like, I don't know. I wonder what happened there. If any of you guys know, maybe you can let me know. I don't know.
Ring your bells, wanna go potty?
Hey,
Good morning, everyone. Today is Wichita's birthday, so happy birthday, Wichita. Solo walk this morning. Heck is upstairs snoring loudly. So it's doing out for a little stroll while it's still nice and not incredibly hot. I'm gonna drink it today. But it's off day, we're sleeping in. Gonna make some breakfast. Maybe make a trip to Expedition Place later. We'll see. If there are like local traditions for Wichita's birthday, I, as a typical native, am unaware of it. So
they'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
worry about all the. We'll clean it up later. Little grimy. But it's my grind.
No kids are flying.
Where are we going, yo? Where are we even going?
Yo, where are we going?
New York. We're headed to New York. Oh, that's just a stewardess. Don't mind that.
$5. So he got. Well, no, 25.
So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough.
Let's wrap up this test flight. We're coming in on final descent now, so reduce speed by falling back the throttle. Ensure that the landing gear lever is down.
I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're broken,
You supposed to be a button! Are we done with this airplane? The airplane doesn't work!
Oh boy, that thing's terrifying.
We did not have a landing gear.
I mean, it was pretty smooth though.
I mean, look at the windshield.
I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're broken, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
So some dirt kids threw a golf ball in there.